Hello, mate. Hello, mate.
What's going on? It's good to be back.
What is going on? And there's a good question, because you and I, we've been a little bit on the ill side, haven't we?
Yeah, I got my wife, she told me to get a COVID and a flu shot.
Yep.
And I had some setbacks from it.
I had the same thing. I didn't go for the COVID. I went for a flu jab. But yeah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Don't get them. I got both of the shots in my arm, in my left arm.
What, the flu and the COVID thing?
Yeah, which guys, wow. So when you get two shots like that, it can sometimes you have what is called lymph nodes in your body, throughout your body. You know, they're like little beans inside your body. So they got some of the lymph nodes in my neck and in my body got inflamed, and it was so painful that I had to go to the doctor. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Hey, Joe, what's going on, Jeff?
Young Joe, there he is. So there's a lymph node thing in your neck. This is all the lymph. I'm assuming this is the lymph. I'm assuming you mean lymph node as opposed to a lymph. I mean, you'd know if you
lymph sausage.
You'd know if you had a lymph sausage, mate, wouldn't you? Flipping heck.
I'd go to a doctor. Can you help that
too? It went limp. I had a little prick and it went limp. He said to the doctor. When it just started. What a thing, young vet. Hello, me old mucker. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. I'm still not 100%. I've been man down now for about 3 weeks.
It's part of getting old, though, man. Nicole says you're old. You're old. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Reaver. Hey, Vet.
Birthday tomorrow. Wow. Ah.
Yes. My daughter's birthday tomorrow too. My daughter she'll be 24.
Wow. I wonder how old Ryan is tomorrow. Should we have some guesses? Should we have a guess in the chat? How old do you think Ryan is? I'm putting him sub 30, post 20.
I'll say 25. I'll say 25.
Nerds World, mate. Nerds World's in the chat. Flipping it. And Crystal as well. Amazing. What did you think? 25, did you say? 26? I'm going 27.
You said 27. I said 25. Did you? 25.
I'm good at this.
Okay. Wow. I remember when he was 26. No.
Yeah. Well, we've probably known him since he was 24. And then Bjorn joined us as well. Look at this. This is lovely. Yeah. So you have to bear with us because I've got a new Mac thing going on. And poor Ray's only seeing my face. Normally he sees the whole screen. But he's going to have to struggle along because he's only seeing me. So when I say, look at that message in the chat, he ain't seeing it. Bless him. Oh, Phoenix, how are you, darling? No, well, Ray, I think Ray's feeling a little better now. He's got his limp thing out of the way. But I'm still not brilliant. I just tired, Ray. You know what I mean?
How's the weather? Is it cold? Because it's been raining. It's been windy and cold.
It's been really nice. Yeah, it's been good. It's been sunny. I mean, cold because, the Earth's shifted a bit since the summer. We're further away from the sun, but no, I mean, there's no cloud, blue sky. But I haven't been out much in it, mate, to be honest with you. I've been man down, and they used to say man flu, but I protest. They wouldn't like it if we went around saying, you've just got women's problems, would they? Huh? So I like to feel I'm justified in having my virus, and I'm not having it undermined by anybody. It's great to see so many of you in the house. Thank you so much. We've got ER, we've got Eddie Gaming, we've got... someone just popped in.
Joe's asking you, how's the teaching gig going, Rokk?
So good, Joe. So good, my friend. I'm coming up to the end of my first trimester, and then I switch out of doing ethics and legislation in esports, which I've been enjoying. We covered. The last time I was in, we covered personal contracts, and we did a lot of contract law stuff, which was great fun. And then next term, I've got to do big data and analytics. I've got to do enterprise and leadership. I've got to do web development, and I've got to do video production. So I've got a full trimester coming up beginning of December.
Have you gotten gaming in? Have you played any games?
No, well, it's not so much. I mean, they have teams, and the guys, at least two of the people I teach, are in teams, competitive teams. But no, I mean, my bag is to teach the business of esports. So I've covered a lot of ethics stuff, the rights and wrongs of marketing and health and well-being for players, all that kind of stuff. It's been good. Yeah. It's been good. Sam said, I get told I have women's problems by Sean all the time. Nothing wrong with that. Got to keep your problems in you. It's no good. And he says, hey, Reaver, I know I had loads of bits going on, and all of a sudden, lost item to do anything I want. Vet says, easy fix for that. It's Nugs, apparently. You know what Nugs is. I don't know what Nugs is. It's one of your Discord memes.
I don't know nothing about his Nugs.
You don't want to know nothing about his Nugs. Mate, in and around your disability, with your limp thing, what have you been playing? Any decent games?
First of all, I am loving Dragon Age Velguard. I simply love the story, love the combat mode. Loving that game. I'm lost in that game right now. So I've been playing a lot of that.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
And I'm going to guess, because I think Eddie's been a member for you know what it is, his dodgy things, but anyway, Eddie's been a member for 2 years. Thank you so much, my friend. And before we went live, it popped up and said that Bjorn had been a member for 26 months. So I meant to say anyway, because I don't give my members enough due props, right? And they've stuck with me, mate, thick and thin.
Yes, they have.
And they're absolutely fantastic. I've got 17 members, and they've been there now for quite some time. So thank you guys, seriously, thank you so much. It means a huge amount to me. It's just lovely to know there are people there that appreciate what you do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, mate? You know what
yes,
I mean?
I did.
And,
I know.
And Ray is a member. He's been a member forever and ever and a day. Bless him. Absolutely fantastic. But I bet you've been playing a bit of the old cards. The cards, slap them down.
Most of everybody's been playing the zombies. I love the free-for-all. Love the free-for-all.
Sam's been a member for 20 months, mate. It's just popped up on the screen. Crystal's been a member for 19 months, and she said, oh, bless her. She said she's always going to stick by me. Oh, bless you, Crystal. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. I promise you guys, I've been very, very quiet. I know that. Been very committed to this lovely show that Ray and I both love. But there will be more content to come a little bit later in the year. I've just started my new job and everything, and I've got to get all that underway. But I'm definitely not going to give up on the channel, and I've got lots more planned. And I cut across Ray, which I hate doing. I'm sorry, my friend. You were talking about your cards and stuff.
No. All I said is that I play free-for-all. That's all.
Dasby's in the chat. Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. How are you, brother? Woo.
Wow.
Hey, this is the Blue Sky lineup we've got going down here, Ray. This is
I just joined yesterday. I just joined.
Everybody's joining Blue Sky.
And I was so excited when I saw he actually followed, and I was so excited.
He's a lovely fella, and it's so great. It's great to see everybody making their way across today to Blue Sky in the cloud. See, the thing is, Ray, we all know what happened with Hex, and we all got to get out of there. That's going one way and it's going south. Threads it's got issues, and it's still owned by the man. You know what I mean? But Blue Sky, completely open source. It's got the whole, not owned by any of the big names. It's a great place, and they're working on it. So it has been a minute, my friend. I hope you're well. I hope the family are good.
Yeah,
it's lovely to see you. Thank you so much. So chuffed. Anyway, I have also been playing Dragon Age, but Ray, I've let it go for a little bit. I've dropped it for a little bit because I've gone back to.
What did you go back to?
Well, Atlas Fallen, the Sands thing.
Really?
Yeah, and I tell you why, because I got to it. It's actually quite difficult, even on easy mode. But I thought, I wonder if I can install it on my Shadow PC and run Wiimod, which it did, and it does, and I have. And now I'm immune to all destruction, and I'm running around, getting through the story, killing everything, and it's still a big game. Still a lot going on in there. I'm loving it.
Wow. Well, I need to. It's a game that there's games that I jump in and I jump out. And I go back and forth, but that is a game that I need to get back in. But it was hard. It was. Yeah, it
was for a long time. I was just zipping along on the sand and not having to worry about anything. And I just suddenly thought, this is getting harder. But with the immunity mod running, which I know is a cop out, but quite honestly, there's still a masses to do there. So you can just take your time and.
I can't play this. I'm gonna be honest. I can't play those Soul games without it.
No, I know. I'm the same, dude. I'm the same. That's why I have my annual subscription to Wiimod. And as long as I've got enough space, because Shadow, bless them, it's still a really high-end PC. So, it's running at like 3070, and I can play high quality. I'm playing Atlas with all the ultra stuff going on.
I'm a Snap player to ER gaming. I love Snap.
Is. He's more than a Snap player. He's one of the best in the world. You're on the leaderboard, aren't you? Top 5?
No.
Top 5?
No.
In a Snap? I've heard they're after you for a bit of esports. I want to get you in the team. Snippety Snap. Yeah. Bjorn says, finally had a playable... Oh, he's been building a game with AI. He has like a those dungeons games that you used to have in the old days where you type go left and then it would say you've come across an elf or a miserable leprechaun. Reva's a Snap player as well. Everybody's snapping it. Mate, so much news, so little time. Should we make our way?
Yeah, let's get on. Let's get to the news.
Here we go. Here we are. Look at that. We are going to, as always, because it's what we do, we're going to cover GeForce, but we actually have loads. Oh, Ray, I've got an exclusive. Well, it's exclusive to us at this very precise moment. I have a Boosteroid exclusive. So stick around. After this, we'll go and we've got a bit of news from Boosteroid. It's flipping good news. It's good, mate. Here we be, Ray, over at GeForce Now. And the big news at GeForce Now, November 14th, that's today. The big news is Farming Simulator 25. Don't laugh. It's got, it's a fun game to play, but it's got a huge audience, Ray. Huge. Massive.
It is.
And the good news is, if you live in the UK, you can see there's a new DLC coming for Farming Simulator that takes away 20% of the value of your land when you try and give it to your children. A little bit of politics there, Ray. The young English folk will appreciate that one, my friend. Sam says, Farming Simulator, perfect for us West Country folk. Well, or East Coast, West Coast, North Country. They've all got farms, Sam. It's not limited to the West. You should know this. Grab a pitchfork and fire up the tractor. War. The fields of GeForce Now are about to get a whole lot greener with Farming Sim 25. How old is this game, Ray? It's been going on for decades, mate, isn't it?
You could go all let's see. We know there was 24, 23, 22, 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe 16, 17. I don't know.
Wow. It's got to be a minimum of 10 years. It's got to be a minimum of 10, 2014, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Where they're looking for a time-traveling adventure. I don't know what's time travel got to do with Farming Simulator. Cozy game or epic action. GFN has something for everybody with 2,000 games. 2,000 in the cloud library. 9 titles arriving this week, Ray.
Yeah. Awesome.
Which is cool. And in the season of giving, GeForce Now will offer members new rewards and more this month. This week, they're spreading cheer with a new reward for members. Throne and Liberty fans. You played Throne and Liberty? I played it for a bit.
I played a little bit. It was
all right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember it, but I think it was. it was a free one, wasn't it? It was free to play.
Yeah, yeah.
And very, very attractive.
Amazon.
Yes, it was. You're right. It was. And still is an Amazon game. Interesting road they went down. Interesting that they went down the road of free-to-play Throne and Liberty, but charging you for New World, and they're kind of in a similar space, aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I think Amazon, that was their first baby, though. That was their first MMO. Still play it.
Well, they just relaunched, didn't they? They've just literally relaunched it as a kind of a reimagining of itself, and the fact that it's come out on the consoles, where before it was purely PC. But
I need to get back in. I got kicked out of my house the last time. I had a note on my door. I was evicted out of my house.
Come on, Nicole, let him back in. He's got disabilities and stuff.
I'm in New World.
Yeah, well, you didn't pay the rent, mate. You got
to pay your rent.
Got to pay the rent. Gotta. Ain't nothing going on but the rent, buddy. You know that. It's in the song. Get ready to add a dash of mischief and a sprinkle of wealth. Oh, yeah, I'd love to do that to the Epic Adventures. Plus, the NVIDIA app is officially released for download this week. Oh, yeah, they've got an app, a new NVIDIA app. I mean, I've got a Shield app, but there's an NVIDIA one. You'll be able to play on your mobile device, Ray. Just fire it up and play the games. Just play the games. You can do it on a browser anyway, can't you? But you got an app coming. GeForce users can use it to access GeForce Now. So there's an NVIDIA app. This is what I think is reasonable.
I think that's great.
I think it's between the lines.
Great.
You can you grab the NVIDIA app, and in the NVIDIA app there's a little tab and it says GeForce Now, and you go in and boom, you're in. But you've also got access to all your other NVIDIA stuff as well. Ray, NVIDIA, I don't know if it was this week or last week, became the biggest company on the planet. They exceeded Apple.
That's huge. The AI, they've been working on a lot of AI stuff.
That's what it's all about, mate. That's what
graphic cards.
Yeah, and crypto mining as well. I think that's helped a bit.
Yeah,
there's a lot of that going on at the moment. You know what I mean? Anyway, look, here we are. We're back in the fields. You remember me when the west wind moves. That's my Sting impression, Ray. Do you know that?
Looking at that, folks. This guy's been doing really good with his voice, okay? He's got a little side hustle with his voice, and he's killing it. He is killing it with his voice.
I have got a side hustle. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But there you go. Another benefit of the AI gig culture. Get ready to plough the fields and tend your crops with GeForce Now. You plough the fields and scatter. Did you sing that one when you were a kid at kindergarten, Ray? We plow the fields and scatter.
No, we sung the Hokey Pokey. What?
I sung the Hokey Pokey.
That's what I remember. That's what I sung. I remember that you turn around and do the Hokey Pokey.
Yeah, Tiro. Did you put your left leg in?
Put your left in.
Did you take it out again, mate? That's what you got to do. You got to do that. What's this Dasmi saying? Hang on, let's go back. It looked good. Thank you, Crystal. Bless you, my love. And Rudigs is in the hoose. Waiting for the announcement that Lego Horizons is coming to GeForce Now. But with the removal of other Sony publishing titles, he thinks it's not... Yeah, they've been kind of doing some weird stuff over at Sony. Sony or Sony? What do you say, Ray?
I say Sony.
Like yeah, stuff you digs.
Like a pony, Sony pony.
Flipping Canadian. Get out of it. He said he prefers your voice to mine, Ray.
No,
I think that's just favoritism. That's all that is, mate. I don't care what he thinks. Where are we? Yes. Anyway, Giant Software, they're the old developers of Farm Sim 2.5. They've included the introduction of rice as a crop. See?
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I like
a bit of rice. I've got to have rice. Can you farm animals in Farming Simulator, or is it purely crops?
I don't remember anything with animals, but I do.
Take care, Desmond. See you soon, brother. Thank you so much for popping in.
I think
we appreciate you.
I mean, my favorite part about the game was making money and hiring people to make money for you, and then buying the equipment. I love the micromanagement in the game. I loved it.
See, what I was thinking, Ray, I had a point behind my whole thing about animals, because I was thinking to myself, they've introduced rice. Now, if they introduce sheep, you could have goat and rice. We could have a whole Jamaican thing going down.
Oh man,
couldn't we? No,
I don't goat.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of goat. Greatest of all time. Talking the greatest of all time, you know what's coming up tomorrow, Saturday?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I got Jake knocking out Tyson.
Wow. You're putting on a tuba.
You know when's the last time Tyson fought?
Mate, he's as old as me. All right, I'm actually slightly younger than him, but not by much.
It was an exhibition match against Roy Jones, which was a draw. And then back 2005 was his actual pro match. 2005.
It's a long time ago. Yeah. But I think he's been training a lot. Have you been watching the Netflix documentaries and stuff? The thing is, right, look, if you take him longer than a couple of rounds, you're probably going to win. So if you can keep your distance and get through the rounds, you're going to tire him out, because, us old folk, this is what it's all about.
I'm going to say it, you can't beat Father Time, all right? You can't beat Father Time.
But I think if he hits you with that right hook, especially the underneath one that he does, and then it's peekaboo stuff, mate. I don't know. I'm going to put my money on Tyson.
He was, when he was young, he was unstoppable. But
he was an animal.
But I think people underestimate Jake. Jake is he can fight.
He can fight. I don't underestimate him at all. He's actually he's got the
we got a town hero. We got a town hero out here named Nick Diaz, and he fought Nick Diaz, and he beat him.
Wow! Did he fight Matt Gates, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, that's somebody else.
Listen, I'm also looking forward to that. Joe's looking for the new Dune. You guys would say Dune, I guess, because you don't do the Dune like we say YouTube, but you say tube. And you say Dune, and we say Dune. But anyway, he's looking forward to the new show. It's coming out on Max in the States. I am still here, folks. Watch this, as if by magic. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. Yes, it's coming out over here as well, but we're getting it. I think we're getting it in on Sky. But under the Sky Atlantic. But yeah, that looks really good. Is it Dune Prophecy? I think it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It's like an offshoot kind of thing. It does look good. I still haven't seen the latest film, because they split it in half, didn't they?
Right. Did you see the one or the two?
I've seen the first one. Thought that was really good. I haven't seen the second one.
Guess what? I got to see the second too.
Yeah. I don't think you need to. I think you can enjoy the show if you haven't seen them. There's lots of kind of lore and stuff that connects it to the movies, but I think you can still enjoy the shows if you want to. I tell you something I'm really excited about though, Ray. Gladiator 2, mate. Ho 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 ho.
Yeah. It's great.
Maximus Aurelius. And the reviews are great. The reviews say it is a very, very good follow-up, and it's pretty much the formula's the same, but it's really well done. So I can't wait for that. Cannot wait for that. It's 10,000 years prior to the latest. Wow. So it's a prequel, basically.
Yes, a prequel.
Bit like they did with Game of Thrones recently.
Yes.
Nice one. I'll definitely watch that. Definitely. Anyway, rice farming in an Asian-themed map. You can't do goat yet, apparently, but Ray's not worried about that. Performance members. Oh, yeah. We didn't cover, because we weren't here last week, Ray.
No.
There's some changes. They're upping the quality of the entry performance level to 1440. I'm happy with that. That's all I need. I don't need anything more than that, mate. And I pay for the performance They give me the ultimate, but I pay for the performance version. I'm happy with that. You're the same. Same dude. I'm happy with 1440. But there is a bit of a downer, which has been upsetting a few folk. They're capping the amount of hours. It's 100 hours a month on ultimate. That's a lot, though. I mean, that's 8 hours a day and some, which is a lot.
I play a lot of gaming. I play a lot on GeForce Now, so I can tell you right now, those hours will be gone.
Seriously?
Those hours will be gone.
See, the thing is, Ray, you say that, but let me pull up this calculator. There's 30 days in a month, right? So let's take 100 hours. Yeah, so let's do it this way and divide it by 30. Hang on. 3 hours a day. Yeah. It's not a lot, is it? Fair point. Well, what if you didn't play at weekends? Could you give yourself a little break at weekends?
No.
Oh, mate.
No. Right now I'm playing Call of Duty on GFN. I play there's a lot of games that I play on GFN because my son is on the consoles and the hard drives are filled up. So I got all my game saves in the cloud. I got a lot of games. It's easy, just get in and play it.
I know,
but
it's difficult, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, there must be a reason why they did it. I mean, it costs, but I mean, they were making money. I don't care. It's not a clever thing.
Rokk, how do you make money? How do you make more money?
You either increase your profits or decrease your costs. And this is all about decreasing the costs, mate. That's what it's all about, of course. So shareholder value. Doesn't matter they're the biggest company in the world. Still got it.
But as a consumer though, it is your right, they do take feedback, they do listen, let people know. I mean, there's other companies as well as jumping in. Hey, don't worry about us. We're not going to put a cap on you.
This is the thing. There is competition.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you look at Boosteroid right now, you go for 4K 60 or 4K 120. And it's $750 a month. I mean, they just have the one product. Just the one. There's no 1440, 1080, 4K. There's one and it's 4K and it's $750 a month, and there's no cap on the hours yet.
Right. I just tell consumer, you have your choices. As a consumer, you have the right to purchase whatever you want and go wherever you want to go.
Well, it's good because it gives Boosteroid a chance to market themselves and say, this is what we can offer you. And then GeForce are going to have to answer to that, aren't they? If they see a drop in sales, then they have to come back with an alternative option.
But people, you also got to look, though. It also depends on where you're at. And if you're not by one of those datas, Boosteroid, when you do the test and it comes up poor or it doesn't work.
That's true.
I mean, I don't have excellent. I got okay, you're good to go. That's what I got.
On Boosteroid or GeForce?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it works great. It works great. I have no issues, but I don't have the full bar. I just got okay, no issue.
Yeah, see, I mean, I get -8 latency, milliseconds. And I can play, whatever I play. I'm just in a I'm a sweet spot. I'm in a Goldilocks place in terms of access to the various services. The only issue that I have is, does it have the game I want to play? And the other thing, of course, is I play a lot with mods, in which case none of them are any good, because none of them at this moment in time allow you to run mods. So but then I use Shadow, which is a cloud service, and I'm literally playing. The other day I blew my students' minds when it'd be nice. We just finished we just did a test for the term, and they were all finished. And I said, okay, guys, we've got some time. Let me show you this. And I got, because we can't get GeForce to work in the college network. It won't allow it. But I could get Shadow to work, and then I got GeForce to work, right? Okay. And we fired up some Destiny. And I said, look, we have a game running in the cloud on one service within another cloud service. And they were like, and bearing in mind, these are esports players, right? So they need, and they were like, I can't I can't feel the latency. I'm not getting it. It's not happening. It just feels. I mean, it was minuscule. One guy moaned that it seemed to take longer to get on his Sparrow, but I said, "Well, they're not going to suddenly slow the network down while you're getting on the flipping Sparrow, are they? That's just the game, dude." But no, I mean, just amazing. And there's your thing, with all the cloud services, and then of course Xbox Cloud and PlayStation Cloud. I mean, it's an embarrassment of riches, brother.
Luna. I mean,
and
right
Luna.
now,
And Luna.
Right. And Black Knight.
And Utonic.
So right now, GFN, the quality and what it's like just does for me. And now that they have the app, I mean, it just it works really good for me.
It's just great that there are options. That's the thing. Yeah. There are options. And then there's another one that's just come into the market, Ray, called Air GPU. I don't know if you're familiar with Air GPU. So young Bjorn has done a good little video, a good intro to Air GPU. If you go along to Bjorn's website, you'll find it's a 20-minute little expose. Anyway, the way they work, it's a bit like Shadow, but you pay by the minute. You pay by the minute. It's about something like $1 a minute or something. So you load it with credit. You may say maybe put $20 in or something and pay it for 20 minutes. No, but it's cheaper options. I don't want to know. There's some cheaper options. I didn't sell that very well, did I? Oh no!
No, you didn't sell that.
I didn't sell it at all. There are cheaper options because you can get you can set your kit up, your rig, depending how much you want to pay. So you can choose lower and well, okay, forget it. Anyway, go and watch his video because he sold it quite well. Sorry, Air GPU. Oh, bless you. Anyway, let's get down to the games. The games. Here we go. Farming Simulator 25. Do you want to, you read them, Ray, because you got it in front. All right. Go for it.
Okay. All right, guys, we have Farming Simulator 25, which is a new release, guys, that's on November 12th. That's when it released. November. Yep, 2 days ago. We got Sea Power, Naval Combat, and Missile Age. That is out. We got Industry Giant 4.0. Wow. Yep, that's on the 15th. Era History Untold. That is on Xbox, Steam, and PC Game Pass. Mm-hmm. Call of Duty Black Ops is on Steam and Battle.net. Call of Duty Vanguard, Steam and Battle.net. Mm-hmm. Magic Craft is on Steam. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Supposed to be very good as well. A lot of people saying, it's so good to be playing a bit of Crash in the cloud.
Yeah, oh man, I love Crash. And then we got Spyro Trilogy, Steam and Xbox.
And that's it. Them's your games. I think out of all of those, I don't know. Well, Farming Simulator, if that's your thing. It's not my thing, but I mean, it was free once on Stadia. Do you remember, Ray? We got it for free. That was my first introduction to Farming Simulator, and I did enjoy it. It was good. Just going up and down the field, a scattering and a ploughing and all that.
I would play music and just get in my tractor and just do my farming. It was so fun, so relaxing. So relaxing.
It's a great little game. It's a great little game. And it's huge in Germany, apparently. Very, very popular in Germany. So there you go. That's we're not going to, with the time and the fact that we've been waffling away, we won't bother to go and look at those games, but you're more than welcome to visit the GeForce NOW blog and have a little butchers at those. Joe's been playing some Dishonored. Yeah, it's a cracker, isn't it? Funny enough, Joe, I spotted that the other day as well. I think it was
good game, good story.
May have seen it on GeForce, but yeah, great. The Dishonored games series are superb, aren't they? It reminds me a bit of Redfall. Remember Redfall, Ray? That everybody dissed.
I sure do, but I'm going to say it's even better than Redfall.
I loved Redfall though; it was good. Oh yeah, Prime Gaming content, says Joe. Do you know what? We don't tend to cover that, but it's largely because we should do, because it comes out on Luna, and Luna is cloud.
and they give you so much time to claim your game. So guys, if you are Prime members, especially like when I watch people stream on Twitch, there's a little box and you'll see.
I'm sorry. Rudig said Call of Duty, Call of Booty, and it just made me chuckle. That's all. Call of Duty Booty.
Claim your games, folks. Claim your free games.
Yeah. Go and have a little look, Ray. Go and get it up on your thing, and in a second, remind us of what the games you can claim and play on Luna are. Because if you claim them on Prime, you can play them on Luna, can't you? Or something along those lines. Yeah. Something down there. Anyway, over at our lovely channel sponsors, Cloud Dosage, who you all know and love because they've got, let's be honest, they have got the best dedicated cloud gaming channel, website, social media, the whole thing's covered off, newsletter, the whole thing. There's nobody on the planet right now that does cloud like these guys do.
And they're pumping out news articles like
all day long. All day long. Ray and I, we get them, don't we, mate? They pop into our little email and we have a little read. They used to just give you a snippet, but now they give you the whole article, which is great.
Yeah.
I still go and visit the website because you're not getting everything in those newsletters, but they've got some stuff going on. So young John Scar, who is preeminent in reviews, he's been keeping very busy. He has written an article for the Nicky series. Nicky launches December the 5th. I have no idea what Nicky is, but I'm sure it's very good.
I think it's a Japanese role-playing game.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them about, Ray.
Oh, they're popular, especially they've been around for a long time. Yeah.
GTA 3, GTA Vice City are being removed from Netflix games. To be fair to them, I think Netflix are removing Netflix games from Netflix. They're just probably getting out because they've shut down their AAA studios. They sort of dabbled, and now they've decided to not dabble. They've gone into boxing now, Ray. That's what it is. They're getting into sports.
Well, it's Netflix Games, the gaming platform within the Netflix app, has been steadily growing its gaming catalog since 2021, with only 2 games ever being removed.
Oh,
only 2.
Wow.
And that's due to game-breaking bugs. Today, however, Netflix has had some strange pop-ups appear on 2 of its Grand Theft Auto titles, claiming they're leaving soon.
Why is happening? Says Netflix Gamer, and we don't know. And Crystal just mentioned that Dreamlight has got another DLC coming out on the 20th of November, so in 6 days' time. They keep giving us those amazing DLCs, don't they, Crystal? And Phoenix is asking Crystal, what Disney characters are in there? I don't know, maybe it's a whole bunch of Star Wars folk or Marvel critters.
Crystal knows all about that.
She does.
She would know.
She's all over that Disney Dreamlight. Absolutely. Snake IO launched on Nintendo, Ray, on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people are saying it's Snake, from the mobile phone fame, as opposed to Snake from that.
Check out Epic's giving you a little Snake game today too.
We'll get there in a minute, mate. Nice shout. Resident Evil 2 arrives on iOS this December. If you've got an iPhone or an iPad, you'll be able to play Resident Evil 2 natively, interestingly enough. Netflix Games, however, has added The Rise of the Golden Idol. So, some go, some come. Young John Scar's done a review of Dragon Quest 3. Does that guy have any time in his life? He's forever playing and reviewing. What else is going on? Lee, our good friend Lee from Scotland, Leicestershire, he has reviewed Project TH, which looks really good. It's confirmed for Game Pass and GeForce NOW, Ray. Nice. And that's an action-adventure title from EVR Studios coming out. And I have to say, from what I've seen, it does look very realistic graphics.
It does.
He's got a pencil hanging out his ear, Ray. If you ever look, someone's shoved a biro in his ear hole.
I see a lot of bullet shells. There's blood everywhere. This game looks
Because there have been those games recently, sort of showing off how great the graphics can be in Unity and stuff. But this one looks like it could be one of those Japanese games, or set in Korea, I think, if I remember rightly from the review.
Yeah.
Epic Castle Sieges arrives in Throne and Liberty. So November 17th, they've got some downloadable content, a new PvP battle for Epic Castle Sieges. So if you're into your Throne and Liberty, get yourselves over there, give that a go.
And PlayStation, for all of you guys that play remote or PlayStation Cloud, MotoGP 24, Dying Light 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. Yep,
it's the big V, and Sims 4. I know there's some great stuff coming up to PlayStation Plus. The thing that remains a pain in the bottom for me is they still don't promote, or it's hard to find what games they've come out for the cloud. They don't seem to make a big thing of it anymore, which is annoying for me.
No, they got to sell those PlayStation Pros.
Yeah, well, I've got the PS Plus Premium thing, which I will always keep because they do put some great games out there.
Yes,
and to be fair to them, they whack out about 20 titles a month, with some great ones in there. So, anyway, listen, got a bit of Boosteroid news, Ray. Hot off the press, literally hot off the press. They only announced this today. Not that one though. That one. Now, if you subscribe to Boosteroid this month, in fact, between the 14th of December, that's today, and December the 5th, in a couple of weeks' time, you can claim a month of PC Game Pass. Woohoo! Which is a pretty good deal. Redeem your code at redeem.microsoft.com before January the 4th to activate your free 1-month trial of Game Pass. So it's already good value, Boosteroid, and if you do take them up, you've only got to get it for a month. Just, you know what I'm saying here? Get it for a month. Get Game Pass for a month. Yeah, you're laughing. And you can play PC Game Pass games on Boosteroid. Not all of them, but they're getting closer in parity.
I've played some games, and folks, I'm telling you, they're doing really good things over there at Boosteroid. As far as, and honestly, it depends on where you're at, but it works really good for me.
I agree. Works great for me. Ray, do you like my screen? I put this together especially for the Tonight Show. Do you like it? Oh, you've got the little dude looking down in the Boosteroid colours. He's looking down the kind of dystopian future. It's actually New York in about a year's time.
It looks great. It looks like somebody did a really good job of shoving snow on the side.
Oh, yeah. It does. Snow shoveling. You're right. What else we got? We've got a bit of Black Nut news. They've got 10 Tons. They've teamed up with 10 Tons, which is a indie studio, to add some more games to their lineup, which look great, including Dismantle, which is a really fun game. It's top-down perspective jobby. Mm-hmm. Really cool game. Skeletal Avenger. Tesla Force. If you push your car in the garage and it won't fit, Ray, you do. That's known as Tesla Force, apparently. Undead Horde. These are all on Black Nut, mate.
Wow.
Time Recoil. Tennis in the face. I don't know what the heck that's all about, but it looks pretty cool. So anyway, there's a bit of Black Nut. Sorry, you were going to say something, mate.
These games are great on the phone. So I have the Black Nut app on my phone, and I play these games on my phone, especially when you're playing those top-down games. They look amazing on your phone.
Yeah, I totally agree. So there you go. They've partnered with 10 Tons. They're bringing all of those games across to Black Nut. And Utomic. There's even some. I'm trying to get more of these cloud services into the show, Ray. Oh, it's a cloud show. We want to get everybody into it. You know what I'm saying, brother? Not a lot, really. In fact, the only thing they've got on Utomic was to apologise for a service interruption. But we all get it, guys. We all get service interruptions. Ray's he's had his limp node. That's been that was an interruption.
It sure was. Yeah, it was.
Here we go. Here's the PlayStation games, what Ray was mentioning a second ago. GTA 5, two fantastic games. Dying Light 2 is a cracker. I love that game. Like a Dragon, Ishin. MotoGP 24, Island Living expansion pack for The Sims. Digimon Survive. Overcooked, All You Can Eat. Stick Fight the Game. Why not? Clash, Artifacts of Chaos. Killer Frequency, Hungry Shark World, Chivalry 2, Synapse on VR2, Legacy of Kain, PS4, Blood Omen 2, Resistance Fall of Man, Ray. That's a cracking game. That is a cracking game. Resistance 2, these are all the retro stuff. So loads. Sam agrees. Resistance is a great game. It genuinely is a great game. Totally agree with you there, Sam. So we've got a load of PS stuff coming up. Let's not rule out Xbox because they have a big bit of something going on this month, Ray. From November, if you own it, you can play it in the cloud. So there you go. That's happening this month, and I'm not sure the date, but it's definitely happening. If you own a game on Xbox, then the chances are you will be able to play it in the cloud, even if they don't generally offer it in the cloud. But look at the games. They've got some good games coming up as well. They've got Metal Slug, Goat Simulator. See, Ray, here you go, dude. If you put your goat simulator with your farming simulator, with your rice, you've got your Jamaican goats and rice. Ta-da! Put some black peas in there. Man, that's what you want. Flight Simulator 24, but Flight Simulator 25 is coming up soon, isn't it? And that's a day and date. Or is it Flight Simulator 24 that's a day and date? Either way, it's going to be day and date on GeForce Now. No. I said that. I don't actually know that's true. That was... no, because I remember the controversy. I think it was Forbes said it was coming day and date on GeForce Now, but the guys at GeForce Now said, well, we haven't said nothing. So it may not be.
Usually when you're getting the newer games, they put the older games on there. So if you're getting 24, hey, enjoy 24, and then later on you'll see 2025 later.
You got it, mate. Somebody will correct me in the chat. But yeah, we've got Metal Slug Tactics, Go Mecha Ball, Harold Halibut, which is a really fun but weird game. I absolutely recommend it. The Rewinder, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, so he should. Goat Simulator Remastered, and of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is coming out 19th of November. Game Pass Ultimate and Game Pass. A load of stuff going on there. Quickly shuffling on, Ray. Shuffling on to the Epic's Game Store.
Yes.
What we got down here then, brother?
Let's see.
I'll tell you. Castlevania Anniversary Claim. He can't see it, ladies and gentlemen. It's not his fault.
Castlevania Collections and the Snake game.
Snake Bird.
Snake Bird.
Snake Bird. Love a bit of Snake Bird. Is it anything like Snake? Oh, actually, you know what it is? This is pretty good. So you have a snake. It's actually a bird, but, whatever. And you've got to move him round shapes, but it's actually a pretty cool looking game, this.
Right.
It's already in my library, apparently. I have no idea how that happened.
For those guys that love puzzles, this is a good puzzle game.
This is a great looking game. Ray, I'm confused as to why it's in my library. I don't know at what point I must have bought Snake Bird.
No, it was probably a free game in the past, and you just got it.
Fair point. But the other one was Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Who doesn't love a bit of Castlevania?
Just bring back memories of me on my NES. That was one of my favorite NES platforms, Castlevania. Very challenging.
Yes. tough games. But yeah, I mean, it's got that massive ZX Spectrum NES look to it. Graphic. I'm just getting the dinner wafting in through the door, eh? I'm not sure what it is tonight. It smells like a roast, but it won't be. It ain't no roast. But yeah, look at that. You can claim this. Look at this. It's so totally free to play. Get that real old Castlevania retro under your blood. Get it back in the game. And this is the collection, so it's going to include a bunch of titles in the Castlevania series, no doubt. No doubt. Adam, how are you, friend? Rouse has just joined us, Ray.
Hey, Rouse.
Just kicked in. We have covered so much. I think we need to maintain the pace and get ourselves over to this.
I can't even see it. I know.
There it is. It is, of course, Ray's Praise. Who are you praising today, Ray? Even though you can't see him.
Guys, I love searching YouTube and Twitch and certain other platforms, and I found two great guys, Kyle and Michael. They have a podcast called the M2 Podcast, where they cover all types of gaming. They do the same thing that me and my good friend Rokk do. We sit and we talk about games that we love, and we do certain reviews and stuff. And these guys, I mean, they're almost at 800 subscribers. So come on, guys, give them a subscribe, get them over 800, and check out their content. I checked out some of their content, and they're really, really good. I love their stories, and they talk about everything that's going on.
Yeah, I love the look at them. I mean, it's a great setup. They both got good little setups going on there. And anybody who deems to wear a rainbow-colored cap is definitely getting my vote in this world. That is 100% the case. So it says I've just clicked on the most recent show. Actually, I say the most recent. It says it's a year ago. Have they not done anything for a year?
No, you want to go. You want to go to videos. Click on videos.
Oh, 13 days ago. Here we go. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, they cover what's the news, what's going on. They talk about the Sony studios recently.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about Bungie's marathon coming out soon.
This is so they've got the audio podcast, which they also put up on their channel. Mm-hmm. Let me go to videos. Let's do this properly. Here we go. So yes, so they have So what they do is they have their live YouTube show, and then they also produce or separate out the audio, so you can have either option. You can either listen to it which is good, Ray. If you don't have the old premium, then you can just listen to it. Put it in the corner, black screen. There you go. So, do you know from whence they come? Do you know what? Are they American or?
I'm going to say they're American. I think they're American.
Because you're pretty useless at your accents.
I know. I did horrible last time. So I'm going to say they're American. But they got a good story that only got 8 views. They were talking about xCloud gaming streaming updates. They were talking about Ubisoft 3 weeks ago. And that was one of the podcasts that I saw and I watched. And it was actually, they impressed me, So
I'm just going to leave a little comment. I'm going to put love the show, guys. We gave you a shout out on Rokk and Ray's Praise. There you go. We'll put that in there because then they know. We've tagged it. They know they can come here and they can actually see me typing that out. But love it.
And if you go to their feature channels, they also have their individual channels that you guys can also subscribe to as well.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So they haven't, this is their come together channel, and they also have their individual channels as well. Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, so we have Michael and Kyle, as you rightly said, Ray. Interestingly, similar number of subscribers each as well, but doing the thing together, which is always cool. So that's great. Nice one, Ray. Thank you. And
Thank
let me
you.
just while we're there, let me give them a little subscribe. There we go. So that's me done. And yeah, another great choice. And what's the Ray's praise? Rudig says Ray's praise is the only reason I'm in the community. Oh, bless you. Don't be daft. The only reason you're in the community is because you're flipping talented, mate. That's what it's all about. All that we do, and Ray especially, we just shine a little light, just a little spotlight, and then it's up to you to do what you do and do best. So, bless you. Nice one, Ray. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you. And congratulations to Kyle and Michael. Good job, guys.
Good job. Woohoo! There we are. End of another show. A big one as well. We're padding it out with stuff, Ray. We're getting out the news, my friend. Getting it covered up. Look at that little picture of you there hanging on a chain. What's that all about? That's like a little mini version of the Cyborg logo, isn't it?
Right.
Just hanging down there. So, what have you got coming up, Ray, in the next 7 gaming days?
Well, you know what, guys? Rude Diggs has moved the download. It is going to be Eastern time, 4 p.m. today, guys. The download. And
Eastern time, 4 p.m. today. Oh, it's going to be on a Tuesday. Eastern time is 4 p.m. So that's going to be, we're 4 hours from now. It's going to be about like 10 o'clock UK time. Hey, that's good. That's brilliant. So look at that. Tuesdays, you can watch us, and then you can go and have your dinner, catch up on the news, and then come back and watch the download.
There you go.
That's Tuesday sorted.
Talk
Totally
about
sorted.
Gaming and AI. We talk about.
That's awesome. That is all. Oh, you got AI going in there now as well.
Yeah, really, man. He loves his AI. So does Beth.
Yeah, well, yeah. AI is where it's all at, mate. It's all at the AI. Frames missed due to rendering lag. That's interesting. Well, I'll have a little look back on that in a minute and see. This new kit's supposed to be able to handle it, but we shall see. Raymond, what are you going to be playing other than what are you going to be doing?
Marble snapping, getting back in the Dragon Age, Once Human with Houston. Let's see what else. A lot of Call of Duty. What's going on, Geek the Sneak?
Geek, how are you, brother? Great to see you, my friend.
So yeah, that's what I got. What are you going to be doing?
Wow.
I know you're doing a hell of a job of mentoring young future gamers and business, doing a great job.
I will continue to teach, but in and around that, I will be playing some. Well, I definitely want to continue Dragon Age because that is a great little game, and I'm getting on really well with that one. But I also want to finish Atlas Fallen in the Sand. Now that I've got the whole mods thing going on, that's really cool as well. That opens up to a really interesting game. So I think they're going to be my 2 big games leading into the rest of the month. And then, of course, we got Harrison Ford's thing coming up, the Indiana Jones game. That's coming up soon as well. That's going to be awesome, isn't it?
Yes,
that's going to be really cool. All that stuff going on. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go because you've got to go and nurse your limp node. Warm it up. If you rub it, does a genie come out, Ray?
Oh, something comes out, all right.
That's all you need, isn't it? Great stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. We had a great turnout today. It's lovely to see you all. We really do appreciate your efforts and times and stuff. Hope you're having a great week. We'll be back next Tuesday when I hope to have got stuff fixed. But if we don't, we'll be doing it somehow. We'll have to get my other Mac back in, having just bought a new one. Flipping heck. Right, that's the way it goes. Raymond, say goodbye to everybody.
Isn't it Thanksgiving? When is Thanksgiving?
Oh, flipping heck it is. You've got Thanksgiving, haven't you? It's going to be in about 12 days, I think.
Whenever when I smell turkey, I don't know.
Isn't it something like the 28th of November or something? I don't know. We don't have it over here. It's late November, isn't it? So you got like another 2 weeks, I think, before Thanksgiving. You're safe next week. It's going to be the week after next, I think. And then it's like it's like the downhill to Christmas. Flipping heck.
It's going.
It's happening, brother. It's getting there quick.
Like, where did 2024 go?
Yeah, wow, exactly. Right, let's get out of here. Say goodbye, Raymond.
Goodbye, Raymond.
See you soon. Cheers, guys.
Bye, guys.
They spin the wheel, games of the week. Fans hang